What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to talk about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee in handheld mode. Also, quick little news article first. Supposedly, you're able to preload Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee on your Nintendo Switch before midnight. That means that you're going to be able to play it soon as the clock strikes 12 and then the game is unlocked. Also, some people around the country, or around various countries, have already gotten the game early. I know China has already released it early, Netherlands, Australia, so there are people playing Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and you soon will be one of them as well, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. I know that I was riding the whole train of I don't think handheld mode is going to be good. We're going to be talking about every single feature that does require motion controls and how it works for handheld mode. First thing is, during some of the battles, to activate Pikachu or Eevee's special partner power, and to speak to them in the overworld, you would just shake your Joy-Con. But if you're in handheld mode, that's not... Did they map it to a button? Well, I've now tried all the buttons, and I don't know how to see my partner. So if you're in tabletop mode, or if you are in docked mode, you would just shake your Joy-Con, and then you can talk to Pikachu. And then you could also play with him and stuff like that. Thanks. But when you're in handheld mode, I don't know a way to access that. Shaking isn't doing anything. When playing the game in handheld mode, press the X button to open the main menu. When playing in handheld mode, press the right stick to confirm a selection. The right stick to... Oh. So, R3 acts like A for some reason. For some screens, you can tap the touch screen to confirm a selection. Oh, that's neat. I don't see like an on-screen prompt, or there's not like touching a certain corner that's activating my partner popping up. Holding none of the buttons does anything. I have no idea how I would access that. And that becomes a problem because that's the way that you initiate Fly. Or you can open up your town map and then select an area and then fly there. Thank you, Pikachu. Next, we are going to be talking about catching Pokemon. Now, normally, you would use your Joy-Con, you go like that, full swinging motion. Oh! So, this now uses the gyro feature to look around at the Pokemon. Well, that's now backwards, so it needs to face me. Sorry. Where'd it go? Found it. Okay, it seems very shaky, and then I think I just tap A and it throws it. I got a great throw. Just like that. So in the original trailer, we saw someone that had to jerk it forward. I want to see if that would actually throw a Pokeball. So let's be me playing casually in a chair. Yep, nope, that does not throw a Pokeball whatsoever. Wow. You need to be really, really precise. Really precise in order to throw that Pokeball properly. If the gyro is centering you, I'm going to use the camera as an example. You're the Pokemon, I'm the gyro feature. If I'm facing there, if I throw the Pokeball and I'm going for an excellent, it's going to go there. And notice how that's not the lens of the camera. Instead, you need to be perfect. You need to be right on top of it to hit that lens, or to hit that excellent throw. Granted, a great throw would be easier. Pokemon shows up. Get ready. So the screen is calibrated for the get ready screen, and then wherever you look. Yeah, you need to be real on point. Real on point. This isn't a bad thing. Not a bad thing. When you're starting off the game, you don't experience Pokemon that jump around or move a lot. In fact, I would say the one that moves around the most would be Jigglypuff, because it just kind of floats all around the screen. It doesn't really hop around or anything. But then once you get to late game enemies, great example of this is Chanseys, Pidgeotos. Those Pokemon constantly move left to right. And when you're using a single Joy-Con, it's difficult because you kind of only can throw it one of 5 directions. Oh, you found an item. Thanks, buddy. So the higher level enemies constantly move all around the screen, and they may jump, so again, this is the middle point. They may jump here, and then jump here, and your camera will automatically shift to here. But if they jump back twice, it's now no longer center. And this is one of the 5 points that you can throw your Pokeball, and this is one of the 5 points, and you can't throw it perfectly there. You need to waste a ball throwing it for them to break out, for them to recenter. Early game, it kind of sucks, because you're constantly trying to get that perfect calibration of that exact center. But when you're facing a higher level enemy, there's a better engagement going on, because they're constantly moving around. You get to follow them moving around. Granted, they're gonna keep moving when you throw your Pokeball, so you need to plan ahead. They're moving around here, got it. And now you have the Pokeball here, and you go to throw it, they're not gonna stop moving so that you can throw it. Instead, they're gonna keep moving, getting you a not perfect score. So, need to be careful of that. It's also worth mentioning that if you're very familiar with Pokemon Go, that the circle closing is different in this game. So in Pokemon Go, when you would throw the Pokeball, soon as it left your finger, the circle would stay where it is. In this game, it doesn't. It constantly moves. Even when a Pokemon is making the attacking motions and everything, it's still constantly closing and resetting. So you need to be careful of that. But yeah, that is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in handheld mode. Does it suck? Not really. It's different. What is it? What is it? What do you find? Oh, you like the scent of the flowers. But you're literally just a hex nut on liquid metal. How do you smell things? I personally am a big fan of throwing the Pokeball. It's always gonna throw straight forward, and you can activate the partner power. There's some give and takes. This game is definitely best experienced in docked or tabletop mode. And that allows you to get a full experience of the game. You can play it in handheld. It's a very different experience, and just be ready for that. Kind of makes sense, because there are some people who play primarily as handheld, some people who play primarily as docked. There's only a select few that would play 50-50 both versions. You usually lean more one way than the other. But guys, that's going to be wrapping up this conversation about handheld mode at Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for the Nintendo Switch. Guys, if you haven't done so, be sure to leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.